Were you filming all that?
No.
It would not surprise me one bit if they had
Get her drunk. She's always drunk. We need to get her drunk.
I should have been filming that. That was actually a bunch of great info.
She pulled 2 of her own teeth, not drunk. I'm sure she probably delivered one of her own children.
Got it.
But I was involved. Bring over.
It's not funny.
Snakes. Hello.
Love the dump box thing. Quit popping your rubies at me. Just because you can. Just because you can.
Do what?
She literally hasn't moved since she, like, that's it, she's done. She's
How do you know it's a she?
It,
They're not even headshot.
You respect
No, they're not bad at all.
They both rub their noses raw though. What's that?
I said you respect its privacy. How do you know it's a boy or a girl? I respect its privacy.
So snakes have 2 penises, hemipenes.
Good for them.
When they shit, they will oftentimes pop out, especially if the snake is agitated, it will musk on you at the same time. So you can usually, if there are hemipenes there, you can press and kind of work them out and your 2 little penises will pop out. It's not foolproof that sometimes, if you see hemipenes, it is definitely a male, but just because you do not see the hemipenes doesn't mean it is always a female. Go ahead and put that in.
These go in the room.
Yeah, put that in the room, in the cage, and then we'll get these. One of these bites a lot, so.
Yeah, there's Hannah got blood all over the bag.
Now it's got a taste for blood.
Now I'm gonna get ginger blood all over me.
That's the worst stuff.
I don't think the blood has a soul stealing power.
She,
Her blood throwing on you might.
what did we say?
All openings. If you put salt down, she can't come in the room.
So I want to go to Walmart and send our guys in hidden cameras,
Oh, yeah.
and we're gonna send 4, 5, 6 dudes into Walmart, and you pick the craziest shit to buy, the craziest combinations of shit to buy, and see who gets the weirdest looks from the checker. And I would get like a rape kit. I'd get Viz Queen, a knife, flex clefs, a bleach, a shovel, you know, a murder kit or something. And she goes, I'd get rat poison and baby bottles. Just like right off the bat. Like she had already, damn! Like she didn't skip a beat.
Rat poison baby. Lord.
Guessing the one with blood all over it probably.
This one has blood all over it, but
Oh, that's just the yellow one.
He looks pretty aggressive and shit.
yeah,
Kind of pissed off at the world.
he looks venomous and mean.
It's a bright color.
Yeah,
This is very bright.
Unfortunately,
It will lose it as
it
they
will
grow
turn
up.
into that right there.
It'll turn green at the end.
It's a hormonal thing they do.
Yeah, that's got good color.
Sure.
There was that one
They don't
that bit the
say
shit
they're
out of you earlier.
So it takes
Look
batteries.
at that tape. Look at that tongue.
Oh yeah, there's blood on it right here.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, put me up by the face. I like those. I like those meat.
Cody, there's no lids in this.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
Where did the lids go?
Stay in
The lids are important because snakes can climb. It's like, yep, peace out.
My universe.
There's one lid.
Okay, give me a lid. Right there. The chances are he's just going to sit right there. He might cruise around for a minute.
Now, are these from like snakes.com?
Yeah.
And they ship them just like they ship tropical fish, except
Yeah.
fish are in water.
Yeah, you know the crazy thing is like we have a pretty good fish store in
Right.
Nashville. We have a reptile store next door, and the reptile store for here it's a good reptile shop, but compared to a lot of like San Diego reptile shops,
Like there's a lot of people doing reps.
but to go get fish, it's such a hassle to drive there and get fish because when we go to Nashville, we want to go eat and shit.
Right, you don't want to have
By the
fish in
time
the
we do
car.
everything, the fish store's closed.
Right.
So it is way easier to ship fish through the mail and just have them show up by 10 o'clock the next morning.
They do a whole lot of that in South Florida. They'll put them in there in a bag and they put some kind of like fish drugs in there to make the fish calm down. And they shoot the bag full of 100% O2 and fold it down and put them in a box just like that. You see You'll have a 8-inch queen angelfish in a box that big.
Ooh, he's moving. It's cold too.
That's a crazy python.
Just so, there it goes.
There it goes.
Shit.
Strike
That must be the
number
pissed off one, huh?
No, that's not the bad one. You'll know the bad one here in a minute.
Okay.
one. No problem with putting two of them in there together?
It's like the difference
Feeding, I
between
mean,
a
yeah.
chihuahua.
We're only putting them in there temporarily. They won't eat each other.
They're both dogs, but they're different.
Yeah, you got bit like 20 times
I
earlier.
got bit fucking 20 times within fucking a minute.
It was
There's
really
the
funny.
yellow.
That's gonna be the
It was
one.
really funny.
Was it a yellow one? No, it was a red.
Yeah, it
was
was
it
the
a red
yellow
one?
one that bit the shit out of you earlier.
It bit the fuck out of it. It's a good thing. Man, I always say that's a good thing. Like bearded dragons aren't big enough to chase us around.
Yes, you're right. It's a good thing cats don't weigh 25 pounds.
Or chick, you know the worst is chickens, man.
If chickens were this big, there'd be a bounty on them bitches, dude. You'd have to have a minigun to go out on the
They were
farm.
moving hay bales the other day, and 20 mice come running out, and the chickens ate every mouse that ran out of
Have you
there.
seen chickens go after a snake yet?
Yeah.
They get in our yard, you'll see one chicken go over there and find a snake, and they'll pick it up like a pygmy rattlesnake that long. Those chickens will grab it by the middle and start biting it and
You guys
running.
have you got big rattlesnakes
Yes,
too, right? The
Eastern
Easterns?
diamondbacks. We got Eastern diamondbacks, coral snakes, pygmy rattlesnakes, copperheads.
You ever seen a coral snake?
Fuck yeah.
Like in the wild, they're right.
Like in my shop, like less than a week ago.
So we have rattlesnakes here. I've lived here 8, 9 years almost,
Mhm.
and I've never seen like we have actively looked for rattlesnakes. I've
I
never
don't-
seen a
I-
rattlesnake.
if you come down to my shop, we can go out to where there's a piece of plywood laying over by the fence line, and I guarantee you, if you roll that motherfucker back right now,
Yeah.
there's at least an Eastern diamondback and 3 or 4 pygmies.
That's how we were in San Diego. Where I grew up, there was a construction. Most of the housing was like newer housing, and then they dumped all the wood at the end of Tier Santa Boulevard or Claremont Mesa Boulevard before the 52 was there. And we could go out there, and all that wood was out there. And over time, we had just set all that plywood up. So there's hundreds of sheets of 4x8.
Right.
We could go out there, and literally, no matter how many bags or buckets or whatever you were putting them in,
You could fill them.
you could fill them and never turn over all of them.
Now, you did that with snakes and pieces of plywood. We did that with car hoods in the ocean.
Yeah.
We would go to the junkyard and fill a pickup truck bed full of car hoods. And then we would go out and find lineups where we could line up a pole on shore, and we would run a
Yep.
ship and just dump them. And that was the same way, dude. You'd go out there with those mesh bottom bags that the Army Underwater Special Warfare people had, and you could get for free. And they're like a bag this big around with a mesh bottom and a drawstring on them. And we'd go out there and fill those with bugs.
Wow.
And I had a saltwater products license. I could get as many bugs as I wanted. It cost like $100 a year. And it took that whole limit, like getting a fine thing, right out of it. And if you had a saltwater products license, you could have 10% shorts. So you could have 10% shorts and not get $500 a piece. So we'd go out there in Boston Whaler and fill it up with bugs. Come running in and sell them at the boat at the fish house. And that's when you were poor in the Keys. If you didn't have any money, you ate lobster and fish and stone crab because they were free. Like if I didn't have any money, I would go out behind the house, put on a mask, get a bag, swim down the fucking canal. I'd pick up 5 or 6 lobster, 10 or 15 stone crabs, rip their fucking claws off, come back up to the house, boil that shit up.
We
People
spent,
come.
$500 in Vegas at fucking one sitting at Joe's
Yep.
eating that shit.
Yep. And it's free. You just get in the water.
This one's the asshole right here.
Oh, you got the asshole snake now?
They're all assholes.
I got some Bactine in the car.
Nah, I ain't worried about that. That'll be what killed me.
Yep.
This one's real pretty, man.
It'll just be infection.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That one's real pretty. They look like clowns, like anemones.
That is a
almost.
really, really, really pretty snake. He's got that classic
There you go.
shaped head though. Yeah, he was.
You didn't get a hold of it.
No, he gets to be a little bigger though.
Oh yeah.
Get you on the edge of the hand on the knife edge. Snake's like, hey, I don't like this snake. I've been smelling his farts all day, and now you put me in here with this bastard.
No.
Watch how long it takes him. As soon as he realizes that dowel's there, he'll get up there. They want to climb. They're always going to the
Yeah,
highest.
look how much of his body he's got off the ground with just that little tail base.
Right? Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it is.
I was hanging off my arm. I couldn't.
So for the party, we're gonna put 'em- We're putting them in these lanterns. So we still got the hot glue didn't work. We got 2-part
epoxy.
Super
and
epoxy.
then we have LEDs, so it'll just shine lights down as
So
they
you can see the
perch,
snake.
and they'll hang right here. on
Awesome.
these beams.
Yep.
And we've got big, huge mason jars we're filling with beta fish. Put up.
That's cool, dude. That's an interest. I've never seen somebody decorate with critters before, but I like that. And yes, I'm trying to get behind you when I'm not on camera.
Oh, you don't like to be on camera either?
No, it's just an instinctive thing. spent so much of my life trying not to be photographed. Now when people have a camera, I just kind of instinctively walk around
And he
behind.
jammed his head into that corner like he
Yep.
don't want to be there.
It's funny because you do a live stream every single night on
Well,
camera.
I'm not fucking putting the Kali cartel in fucking jail and taking their cars and boats and shit right now, dude.
I understand.
Those people are like all getting out of prison now.
Trust me, they'll find you.
Oh yeah. If they're interested in finding me, they'll find me. But I was such a fucking minor player in that deal. They'll go after the fucking prosecutors and stuff. But the Kali cartel's dead. I mean, they've been wiped out. The Medellin cartel's dead. They've been wiped out. All that's been taken over down there.
Sicarios putting the Medellin back in.
Sicarios. Netflix just made a show about the Keys called Bloodlines. And it's all about all the political shit. One of the characters is a deputy sheriff, lieutenant, and his brother's a dope dealer, and the other brother runs a marina.
About the Keys?
Yeah, it's called Bloodlines. There's 2 seasons of it on now. And the whole time I'm watching it, it's all very familiar to me, but the situations I'm thinking about, I'm like, yep, that's what Tommy Strickland did. Yep, that's what Mike did. Everybody that I know that's gone to jail or been corrupt or had some kind of problem, it's like, I told a friend of mine to watch it. He's like, man, that was good, but it's like all outlandish and shit. And I'm like, no, let me give you some news stories. And I'd give them an approximate date and the guy's name, and they'd go look up in the newspaper. Oh yeah.
His head in that corner.
Yeah, you did that on live stream the other night.
Yeah, everybody's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, let me look up this guy's name. We looked it up. Not Horton. What was the guy's name? I still can't remember his fucking name. But the guy that worked for the drug cartel and broke into the pilot's house and killed him and his wife, and then got caught because he had DNA on a pubic hair, like used the rubber and everything when he raped the wife, and he like, left the tube, and that was when DNA was first coming in.
Yep.
And they found that motherfucker.
He's going behind the
God dang it.
He got his head in
terrain.
He's like, this is bullshit,
Yeah,
I'm out.
push that shit out. We'll deal with it later.
Yeah.
He's
Too far.
secure. He won't want to get down in there. He'll come back out. He'll want to perch.
Is that other one stuck?
No. No, it's just sitting there.
There we go.
There's a hole right here. He's got his nose up there.
How's that Jaguar one doing?
Good.
Just sitting there.
Yeah, she's good.
Now, is that the same green snake that Amanda had in her office?
That's the one.
Wow. Got a lot bigger.
The one back there behind it was in her office too.
That's that little platinum retake back there too.
Yeah, I remember the first time I was in her office, I turned around and was like, whoa, snake!
That retake there was that size.
Wow. So he's not good. He's got all the genes to stay small.
Yeah, but he'll still be
10 feet.
8,
Okay.
10,
But he's not going to be 21, 22 feet. My Uncle Leonard used to run the snake show at the Idle Hour Car Show in Phoenix City, Alabama. And he took to his grave tooth marks from a big fucking reticulated python that they had he worked with. He was a tattooed guy. He hung out with that tattoo artist, Stoney, whatever the fuck his name is, the little dwarf. And they ran all over fucking Phoenix City getting in trouble.
You guys have freak shows down there?
We have people...
Like real ones?
No, we have the burlesque people that think they're running a freak show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like hobbyists, and the people that are doing it because it's a lifestyle choice. Now the dude that's got, the snake dude that's got his tongue split, I saw him in Miami one time. He was out like dressed in regular clothes doing some shopping and shit with a girl. And I walked up and talked to him for a few minutes. He's a reasonable dude. He's like a normal, well I didn't say it's normal, but he talks and he acts. He's not like a total freak show, but...
Doesn't he have implants?
Talking, he didn't have anything weird in his face then. He just had his tongue split and had some fucking tattoos and stuff. But now I understand he's got all kinds of bumpy shit going on his forehead. I'm not down with that, man. I don't even have my ears pierced, you know. Can't imagine.
We can pierce your ears for you.
Yeah, I'll move this
Huh?
right now.
We can do them. We can move it back.
No, I had my nipple pierced one time. I did that on a bet.
Tyler's been making some bets lately.
Yeah, I no longer bet on things that involve me getting holes punched in my body.
Have you worked out your strategy? You want to let everybody in on your milkmaid thing?
No, Yoda was down there talking about it.
When I told Yoda that, he goes, "Huh? Does he need one more?"
He says he's going to win.
I don't think
The
his mom's
He
milkman?
says he's going to drop a gallon.
Milkman.
I don't think his mom's gonna let him do it.
Butters told him that his butthole was too big, he wouldn't be able to hold him. Well, these guys have no idea what it is you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm
You-
just
you have to-
running
don't
through my
know.
head trying to come up with
No.
a healthy thought behind any of
yeah.
these statements.
No, it's up, but it hasn't been up very long. They've been here.
Nothing else.
Did you hear?
Idea that I've heard.
Do you know? Okay.
I mean, even if I knew what he was
All right.
talking about, I would pretend I didn't.
Half gallon of milk in the ass.
Okay, you lost me right there.
They've got to run from the front door.
We got to run
to
from
the
the front
hill.
door to the hill.
And they
There's going to be
gotta
an
see
AR sitting at the hill.
Let me ask you a question.
Most in a bucket.
Yeah.
I was going to say, how are you going to determine the winner? By how much shit's in the bucket at the end?
How much milk's in the bucket?
How much milk or how much volume?
Well, they're
Volume.
gonna
Are you going to separate out the floaters?
Yeah, they're gonna use a net. He has to use a fish.
Okay, I was going to say, because I
Each
mean,
guy
there's
has
a,
to do the other guy's bucket.
I
If
mean,
not,
if you
I'm
tell me
taking
what the
X-rays
parameters,
before I do that
listen,
shit.
listen, if you tell me what the parameters are, I can tell you how to cheat.
Okay.
It's no problem.
Hold on. Is there any other No, we're good. Yeah, we're good. There's no other contestants up here.
So what you need to do is you need to preload with milk before you come down for the competition.
Right.
You got to get you a teeter hang up or something where you can get
There
upside
you
down,
go. There you go.
right?
Now you're talking.
And you got to get some Epicac so you can get to puking and get your stuff, your peristaltic action running the wrong way in your intestines, so
Yeah.
it'll suck that milk up in there. And then when you go to come out here and you put the, how are you going to do it? You
you
use an
sure you
enema
haven't
bag?
done this before?
No. I'm just using science to help you out, my friend.
They're going to use
So
a
how are you
camelback.
going to get? How are you going to do
They're
it?
going to use a camelback.
Camelback.
They're going to take the end off a camelback.
Really?
End off a tube, stick it in there.
Okay,
So hold on.
y'all are aware that the reason an enema bag nozzle has holes on the side is because if you poke the end into something like that, you can perforate a bowel and stuff.
Tyler's had all, both of those guys have all kinds of things in their butthole.
Yeah. They get the big black cock.
All right. So you think take the milk cold or
He's
take
callous.
it warm?
Warm.
Yes, I do too.
Warm, gotta be
Cold
warm.
will fucking.
Cold, you'll clinch up, I'm assuming.
No, the cold will make everything shrink, and you'll have less volume available. You want it warm. And I'll use science and physiology to help you, but you're gonna have to get a teeter hang upside down and get 3 or 4 gallons in there.
I don't think 3 or 4 gallons. No.
Oh, your intestine will hold at least 3 or 4 gallons. You got to get all the other stuff
I
out
don't
of there.
think I'm up to.
Well, you got to hang upside down and puke for a couple hours with that. How much you want to win, man? What's the bet?
AR-15 sitting up the hill.
I would definitely be, if I were you, and I'm not,
Yeah.
and I wanted an AR-15,
Yeah.
which I don't,
All right.
then I would definitely go hang upside down on a teeter hang up and have your best friend give you 3 or 4 gallons or as much as you can handle while you drink Epicac and puke
I
into a
say be
bucket.
my wife more than my best friend.
Hey, man, it's your butt game. I ain't gonna tell you how to float your boat, just not in my court. But yeah, I would definitely preload with some milk.
Pretty lace.
Now, here's the other thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be milk. You could preload with water. Because nobody's going to do a concentration test on the milk. It's just volume.
See, what you got
I
a
think
judge
I-
sitting right there, so you know.
I don't give a shit. He's just here for the entertainment value. He's not here for fairness. This is not about fairness. This is about entertainment value. For
There you
sure.
go. That's it. I don't give a shit how he gets it up there.
10%.
Now, is the judge going to provide the milk? I mean, like the official milk? 'Cause you're
Yeah,
gonna
we're gonna provide official milk.
okay.
10%.
No, it's gonna be whole milk.
God,
There-
man.
Shoot a heavy cream.
Talk to me about some
Yeah,
extra
my
credit
brother.
adulterants. Scotch bonnet.
Trust me, it doesn't matter. The viscosity of the liquid does
It don't
not
matter if
matter.
it's water,
Maybe
it don't
some-
matter what the fuck it is. There's something going in my asshole, so it's not going to be good anyway.
Hey, add a little alcohol to the milk, they'd be a little drunk running up the hill. It'd be harder to hold the butt cheeks together. You know?
Oh, yeah, sure. That sounds
Put a little moonshine in there.
Nah, just take some of that Bailey's Irish cream and dump in there.
There you go. That's right.
Just a little bit though, because you get really drunk really fast through your asshole.
That's what I was saying. Put a little alcohol in there, and then fuckers will be staggering up the hill. Nobody care where the bucket is.
Didn't Steve-O about die that way or putting the IV in his?
Depends on the concentration.
He did something. He either put an IV of alcohol in his arm or.
That's not going to keep liquid from coming out of your asshole.
No, but one of those. Who posted that had the butt plug trumpet that had like the harmonica guts in it? Did you see that the other day?
Yes, somebody posted it last night.
Well, who posted it?
I don't remember.
But it was like a butt plug that had a harmonica in it.
The Rectiflute.
The Rectiflute, that's what it was.
That's funny.
Yes, and it comes in colors for some strange reason. I mean,
I will see really quickly
if
if I
you're
can
going
find
this
it.
far, who cares what color it is?
He's pretending to look it up, but it's really already in his breath.
Yeah, he's one of the posts.
It's kind of in his wish list.
You got that on your Amazon Prime list there, dude?
Yes.
One day I'll have $3 and I can order a Rectiflute.
How'd you get the extra large though?
Again,
Oversharing right there.
all right, turn that off and upload it. See if it crashes my internet.